Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to Midnight Chills. Are you ready to prepare yourself for a spine-tingling journey into the macabre with our latest video? Our channel brings you horrifying tales that will haunt your dreams. Each story delves into a different aspect of fear, from supernatural terror to psychological dread, ensuring a night of sleepless suspense. Oh, and before we get started, remember to watch with the lights off, if you dare.
Porcelain eyes. When the package arrived, I knew it was from him. The return address, smudged but legible, bore my estranged father's name. We hadn't spoken in years, not since my mother's disappearance. My hands trembled as I tore through the layers of brown paper and tape. Inside the box, nestled in a bed of crumpled newspaper, was a porcelain doll. My breath caught in my throat. The doll was exquisitely detailed, dressed in an antiquated gown of lace and silk. But it was the face that stopped me cold. It had my mother's face. Every freckle, every contour was replicated with unnerving accuracy. The doll's hair, a cascade of dark curls, was exactly like hers, and the eyes. They were her eyes, unmistakably so. I stumbled back, my heart hammering against my ribs. The eyes were open, wide and glassy, as if caught in perpetual terror. They seemed to follow me as I moved around the room. My father had enclosed a note, scrawled in his messy, familiar handwriting. "I found this for you, the doll you always wanted. Do you remember? Love, Dad." I had never asked for such a doll. The idea was absurd. My father must have known this. What kind of twisted game was he playing? I couldn't leave it alone. The doll seemed to hold a sinister presence, its unblinking gaze boring into me. I had to know the truth. With shaking hands, I pried open the doll's head, fearing what I might find. Inside, nestled in the hollow cavity, was a clump of dark hair. Real hair. My mother's hair. I gagged, the bile rising in my throat. How could this be possible? My mother had vanished without a trace, and now part of her was here, in this grotesque effigy. I dropped the doll, its porcelain face shattering on the floor. As the fragments scattered, something else fell out. A small, folded piece of paper. I picked it up with numb fingers and unfolded it. The message inside was short, written in a different, shaky hand. "Help me." The room seemed to close in around me, the walls pressing closer. My mother was still out there somewhere, reaching out to me through this horrific doll. My father's sick mind had turned her into a macabre toy, a chilling reminder of his madness. I knew what I had to do. I had to find her. My mother was alive, and she needed me. And I had to confront my father, to face the twisted mind that had done this. The doll lay in pieces at my feet, but its haunting gaze remained etched in my mind. With a mix of dread and determination, I set out to uncover the truth, knowing that whatever lay ahead would be more horrifying than I could ever imagine.
Hey, great to see you again. That means you made it this far. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest horror stories. Leave a comment with your thoughts on the stories and let us know which one chilled you the most. Also, what tales do you want to hear next? See you next time, my beautiful people.